be a fight.
Oh my god, I don't have spell.
Okay, but if there is a fight, then let's maybe kill that fire salamander guy. I mean, we don't want him to wake up in our bags, right?
Well, I mean, no, we don't want to kill him either.
Of course you want to kill fire
No.
salamanders. They set my temple on fire.
I mean, he's
There's
not a
nothing to argue.
salamander.
They did it.
He's
wearing
not...
a red shirt. If that is not evidence enough, then I don't know.
He had red wine. Maybe he just red because of the wine. He was drinking.
He had
too much.
two red things in his possession. Plus, he didn't want to let us in.
But the salamanders were supposed to be other creatures, right?
Yeah, but there's a cult that conjures them and serves them or whatever. And he's one of the cultists. Or one
So,
of... Maybe not the cultist.
If you really want, so
patchy
now
boy.
I'm streaming to you the map. You can see it in the world map stream, or you can see it in Discord, as you wish. So there's a red character is Rafe. On the left is the most massive one.
Okay, no, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Yeah, we have
I was about to say, look, there's the proof he's all red marked. Let's kill him, but...
No, it's Rafe. On the left, the tallest person is Imo. Paul is not here. Here's Farward on the right, and we have Sus here in the monk stance already. So if you want, feel free to log in also on Tabletop Simulator immediately to control your stuff or watch it from there.
Let's see how that works.
I hope everybody already have Tabletop Simulator by now.
I mean, I do, but it was always like a challenge to run it at the same time as Discord.
I mean, Discord and Dota works, so I suspect this one will also...
No, Discord and Dota doesn't work. That's the thing. I mean, not anymore.
You cannot...
But I mean, keep going. Maybe I'll join.
You cannot charm a person that is not conscious, right?
So we have to wake him up again?
I guess so.
I mean, but it might fail, right? Like, charm person is not something that necessarily works.
Then we need to put him back to sleep again.
So, I can see that Sas is joining. So, since it's the first time I'm using the Fog of War in the tabletop here, Sas, can you tell me how much can you see?
1 second. It's still... Well, now I cannot see anything.
What do you mean, anything?
Nothing. Just black squares.
Yeah, but can you see the rest? The black squares you're not supposed... You're supposed to not see what's under the black squares.
Square here, black square here, here, and I see 4 figures.
Yeah,
and
just
no
on the map,
textures,
right?
nothing.
Just on the stream and the Discord. Or worse.
According to that, he's not seeing the path. He's not seeing the stairs.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. Maybe I re-log in. Because my textures didn't load. Main menu, let me reconnect.
So it's still in loading stages.
Give me one. I will try one more time and then we'll see.
Okay, I see.
Creative password, DM.
It never changes.
Oh. Wait a second. I think I have the same issues as Sas has.
So how much can you...
Unsupported image something.
Shader didn't load correctly.
Yeah, it doesn't want to load.
So you're not able to see the battle map the same way as as I stream on Discord.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't have textures at all.
Same
Oh.
for me though, and actually I'm logging in over GeForce now, so it's not an issue of hardware.
Okay, and now?
Shader didn't
Any-
load correctly for asset bundle material base. Assigning standard shader.
I promoted you both to
Mm-hmm.
so maybe you can see everything that I see.
Nope.
Okay, we need to test
Oh,
it then
wait.
separately.
Or maybe
can
we
see.
just
Yeah,
don't
it
know,
cannot
leave it
load
be.
one image. 58 out of 59 is it cannot load like a final one.
Okay,
Unsupported
basic-
format.
Maybe it's about the image you're using.
Yeah, probably it's a background image that you're not able to maybe because the image is stored locally for me,
Mm-hmm.
not on a cloud. Okay, that's a learning for next time.
Oh, yeah, we'll
Then-
use the webcam version, your view.
Okay. So on the webcam version, okay, somebody is moving something. What is happening?
I mean, I
Don't
can
any-
move it. Actually,
Yeah, please.
it's fine. I can just move it and I can look on the webcam version. So I know more or less where I put my stuff.
Okay, so the red one is Rave, the Farvelt is here. This is Sas,
Mhm.
and this is Imo. So you all find yourself in the corridor, which, as I mentioned, is gonna turn right. Behind you is this dark room, which you completely extinguished all the lights. That's what Sas did. So currently behind you there is just darkness, and this is how the corridor continues. It turns to the left for you. The walls and the passage itself both look to be fairly used. You don't see like a huge layer of dust here. So this is not an abandoned cellar. This is something that's just being used normally, even though it doesn't maybe have a cleaning priority.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
What happened?
I used the flick option. I wasn't sure what it is. Now I know what it is, but Fowl is gone.
Yeah, I had seen him. Oh, he's there.
Okay,
Okay,
don't.
he's back.
I'm going to demote you so that you don't do stupid
Ah,
things.
No. Do it. I mean, I even bought the game just for this purpose.
What a commitment. Okay, so thank you everybody who joined. Feel free to ask questions in chat or report any problems that there are. Sometimes we may have technical issues which we don't realize. I think on the stream you also should be able to see character sheets visible. So if you want to follow everything there and see what spells and items people have, you have full access to it as a viewer. So, guys, we're back to you. So you currently are in the corridor in the cellar. The body of a guard is right next to your feet. It's currently very dim light, mainly darkness here in the lower part of the cellar, next to the stairs. And ahead of you, there are a couple of torches. Mostly in the end, this is where the corner is. This is where the torches basically left are, the one that Saz didn't extinguish. What do you do?
Nothing.
Uh,
Stay on
it's
guard.
maniacal. I mean, we need to take the guy away from there. At least we need to drag him around the corner so that no one sees him by.
Aimo
Yeah,
is
so-
grabbing
So-
him by the rope and starts
Okay.
carrying under the stairs.
Perfect.
And as he carrying
Okay.
him out, as he drops the body on the ground, he's like looking left and right. And then he adds one more hit with his massive fist. And then he looks at you, noticing this and saying, I'm sorry. I mean, it's kind of a habit. So
No, it's totally fine. I mean, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, we have at least an hour until this guy is up and running.
Okay, so it's like a
The
spell that's
accuracy.
less than an hour.
It's a fist that acts an hour. Fist effects. So, what do you do?
No, what are we
Um,
doing?
Well, we just walk around the corner, I guess, and then see whatever's there. I mean, we can do it sneaky, but then maybe Sas should go first. Otherwise, Aim and me, we're definitely not sneaky, so we don't even have to try.
Emo
want me to
doesn't
go
have
first?
armor, so he is okay.
Okay, I mean, then maybe Forward goes last.
Okay, forward is the last.
Because he's least sneaky.
I'm Mosas, Rafe. Forward is the last.
Then let's go.
Okay. As you're going through the corridor, you hear how the floor under your feet, it's mostly covered with like a stone cement tiles with a bit of sand. So the overall your movement is fairly calm and easy and not really doesn't bring a lot of attention unless you drop something heavy and metallic. Then it would definitely be loud, at least in this moment. As you're able to get all the way to the corner of the corridor, and you're looking left, and you see the corridor continues all the way more, maybe 15 more meters, and in the end of that corridor you can see a door which is currently locked. The door is it's an ordinary but reinforced door which used quite often in the warehouses or barns, and there is a niche on the left side which are currently out of your visibility, which seems to be leading somewhere. You're currently closing very, very close to the very first torch, which was left untouched by Sas because of the distance. So you're right by the corner. What do you do?
Maybe we should check for traps, just in case there are some. You know, this has a dungeon feeling. Anyone good at checking traps?
We don't have.
No.
Amor? Would you say you're above average on checking traps?
He's looking around, and let's see if he can actually check for it.
I mean, Forward is gonna check 2, just to be sure. 4 eyes see more than 2.
He looks at his pockets and something, and he... I have only a box of small matches, but I don't think it's going to be helpful. Do you have anything maybe you could drop in front of you if you're afraid of? I mean, this place is generally looking to be quite heavily used. I don't think there might be traps, but who knows?
Nah, Forward is just taking a look and investigating the corridor if he sees something suspicious. No, he's...
Please roll investigation.
Sure. 11. It's above average.
So this is exactly this moment when you're thinking about your friend Paula, who is now you've seen in a similar situation just an hour ago, hiding behind a corner and looking somewhere ahead. And you think of a strange irony of this moment, as his skills of finding traps would be invaluable as of now. But as you're looking under your feet, you don't find any hidden holes which could be used by arrow shooters or any magical bombs hanging above your head or anything slippery right on your path. That seems to be a
Okay.
clear way.
Okay, so Farwell confidently announces everything is safe. Nothing to fear.
Believe
Good.
you. Let's go.
Then I will move forward. Since we are
Mhm.
safe, no traps. Sniff
Hmm,
out
I wouldn't still
the.
move so fast. We should move slowly.
Can I put down this torch that is in the middle of the hallway?
Yeah. Are you putting down all the torches as you're moving in?
No, just this one. Just the one.
Okay,
Because
the one
this
that you're
this one
close.
is. Yeah.
Okay, let me mark it that it's down.
Yes. And then stealthily move to the corner. Ahead.
Okay. As you're going all the way in the middle of a corridor, the niche on the left side of the door finally becomes visible for you. And
The hell.
so you notice
my God.
that first Aimo and then Sas, as you're going forward with your calm steps, you notice that on the niche on the left, which has two massive doors behind them, next to the two torches, standing two guys in a similar outfits, just like the guy you incapacitated by the stairs. You notice that both of them have their kind of robes released, open up, so the red shirts are fairly visible for both of them. At this specific moment, they mostly looking at the tip of their toes and looking quite bored. None of them seem to be looking exactly at this corridor as of this moment.
Are they carrying any weapons?
They seem to be having something metallic next to their sides, but not of a large size.
Probably mages. That's.
Let me show it
Ah
on
no,
the
let's just
screen.
overwhelm them. Like quickly.
Let's make Ray. Let's ask Rave to call them in here.
Like, should I try
Why?
to charm them?
No, let's hide behind the corner, and Rave is gonna call them in.
Like
It's
how?
like she looks for a toilet or something.
Oh,
She
okay. I
looks-
can just walk. I can walk by and tell them, "Hey, is the restroom here or something?" But then what's the plan?
I mean, Rave is like a little bit, tiefling-looking person, and then they look like a fire people.
Yeah, I mean you can play either damsel in distress, or you can try to command them, pretending you're one of them.
Do we do that?
What would Rafe do?
I mean, I can say, "Hey, is this where the meeting's happening?" But what if they ask more?
You run towards us, and then we handle them, behind the corner.
Okay.
So we set up something behind the corner. We're ready to attack them once they arrive, or just
Yeah,
on the same page?
let's hide behind the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna put some more ball bearings on the floor, right behind, on the corner, and then let's see what Rafe can do.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna mark off more of them.
All right.
So they are somewhere
I'm gonna-
here, yes? This is where
20
I'm
more, yeah.
Okay. Rafe, tell us what you do.
Well, I'm just gonna walk like a tiefling princess.
Ding, 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 ding. So you're orange color. So as you're
Yeah,
walking,
almost red, right?
yeah, they will be red just to identify
Ah,
clearly for you.
that's why you changed my color. Okay.
Yeah. So as you're going closer, you are kind of emerging from the shadows, and you're very well visible as you're entering this kind of a small pre-room, and you see that there is a large double-sided door right in front of you, and there is a tiny warehouse doors on the right room. Both of the guys who were previously standing bored and like unattentive and looking wherever they could, they're both kind of rotating your direction, and for first few moments they are assessing who are you, what are you doing. They observe your horns and they identify that you are a tiefling, and this only adds some frustration or maybe like confusion to their faces at first. One of them, next to the one that's closest to you, puts his hand on the short sword on his side. Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is Grog?
What are you doing? Well, I came by myself. The meeting's here, right?
Please roll persuasion.
24.
24!
Yes.
Oh.
Good rolls, good rolls.
Both of the guys seem to be kind of more relaxed after you mentioned the meeting. I mean, yes, it is. It's already started. Like, everybody should be on time. Oh, I've never seen your
Sorry,
face
there
here.
were a lot
Your
of people
first time?
dancing. I couldn't really move.
Ah,
Well, I'm surprised that nobody said that I was gonna come. Need to talk to people.
yeah. Those dancing classes, they are weird. The trainer,
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like I would put my boot into his mouth. He doesn't deserve more, but he does his job okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
important
fine.
thing is that there are enough people there to, distract the rest.
That's very much true. Okay, well then we will not disturb you. Please proceed with the ritual. You're welcome to join.
Thank you. Oh my god, so screwed.
Well, that went differently than expected.
I know.
Oh, we'll see what Rafe does.
question is,
Everybody
how do
there
we
back
make
in the
it?
corridor hear it all. So what do you do?
knew she was a spy.
She's
Well-
actually came for a meeting.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
They were
wait,
waiting.
which way did she go? To the left or straight forward?
To the left, to the left.
It's
Okay.
Because
yeah.
they kind of
To
like
the door
pointed
that
your
they're-
hand.
So what do we do now? We just follow her, we beat the shit out of those two because we for sure cannot, I don't know, convince them, I guess? Or we just wait.
Rafe, you just went in?
You will get in.
She's heading to the door which she was pointed. So guys, if you want to do something, this is your chance.
I mean, actually, that's just let her be. I mean, she chose this.
I'm
Maybe she has a
gonna...
plan.
Wait. God. Ah, shit.
It's fine, you can call him an Akram.
I'm gonna... I'm gonna walk out of the corner drunk with the bottle of wine and be like, "Hey, princess, why did you left me? Where did you go?"
Oh. Oh.
Uh,
You're still here.
Hey, who are those guys?
For this
You left me
phrase,
for them?
Rave, you don't need to do anything because of your role in this phrase. But Sas, you need to roll for performance, please.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Let's go there.
Oh, that's... What? Why? It wasn't completely honest, like, why did you leave me? Where did you go?
What's the roll?
4.
4.
Both of the guys, they're kind of like, wait, Halt! Stop! What you're doing here? If you're
And
here for
start running
dances,
away.
there's a wrong floor.
Sorry,
Uh,
no, don't kill me, and I'm running away.
Rave, they're currently both with their back to you, as they are kind of looking at Sas. So Sas sees the two guys, and he starts running back. Hey, what are you doing? Stop! And both of the cultists start running away, running after you.
Okay, nice.
So as they're running forward, they are both crossing the ball bearings, and since they haven't seen them, let's see what happens.
Because there's no torchlight, yes.
Yes.
And then there's karate chop.
So this is the first one. One of the guys rolled 1. And the
Ooh.
second guy rolled 5. So so both of the guys, as they're getting velocity and running all the way in the corridor, the first guy, he completely loses the sense of balance as he steps on the metallic shards, and he just slams into the wall all the way by himself, like, and kind of like collapsing down to the ground. The second guy, seeing that his friend just slipped on the floor, he kind of like trying to keep his balance on. So instead of falling to and hitting his head into the wall, he kind of falls to the ground right in front of you. And he's like looking to the side, and he sees like 3 pair of shoes in front of him.
Karate chop.
Karate kick to the head.
Yeah. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal jump onto the head, yes?
No need to kick to the head. I mean, jump would be lethal because I'm wearing a half plate, I guess. If I jump on his head, I don't know.
Okay, I would ask all of you to roll for damage because you definitely hit.
This is so brutal. I mean, those guys are just sliding there, then they bam get kicked like in one of those gang movies, you know, like a teenager gang just kicking on people on the floor.
Basically, yes.
So
10.
Aimor hits him for 6. Sas 10
Wait, how do I
damage.
do this?
It's
Is this
would be
hit DC?
unarmed strike.
Damn it. I mean, my bludgeoning damage unarmed strike is like 1.
1.
Aw.
But is it a crit?
It doesn't. So you both do like what? 10 plus 4 plus 1, and all into the head. And he's on the ground. So Rafe, as you're looking behind you, behind your shoulder, you see how one of the guys collapsed into the wall, and a second guy just got a triple hit into his face with shoes
And
of your friends.
is he unconscious?
He definitely spits a lot of blood and couple of teeth, and he wouldn't be like able to converse probably for some time, probably. Considering also the size of the shoes of Ayamo and the precise strike of Sas. So he's bleeding and he's unconscious.
Can I take his like rope, or does he has any significant rope? I mean, is he
2 of
wearing
them,
some
they're
kind
wearing
of-
the same ropes as the guy, the first one, the first person you encountered. But now these guys, they have the rope kind of more released and opened, so there is way more of the red shirt visible. They all both are carrying the short swords as well.
Okay, I take
as
one
you're-
guy's rope to cover my armor.
Okay, you can do
And I
that.
try take the other ones.
I'm thinking of the shirt.
Should
Is
I
there a way
go
to
and
put on?
what are you doing? Do you want to go in with the ropes? I also
Yeah,
need
of
one
course.
then.
Then go back to the other guy. So has one.
Yeah, there was another guy. The one you punched earlier.
So Aimo runs back to the stairs. Meanwhile, Rave, in front of you, you can see two doors. One double-sided door behind which you can hear some humming. And also, there is a very, very intense, very intimate, very warm feeling that you feel touching your essence, your soul, your being. Just by standing there and looking at the door. Please roll for Arcana.
Okay. 7. I don't know what's happening.
You feel that behind this door there is something native, something that belongs to home in a sense, but you're not able to exactly identify what it is. There's some strong magic behind this door, but it somehow feels warm, familiar, and pleasant.
Secret Cloth's temple.
So this is the front main behind this two-sided door. There is none of this feeling happening behind the small door. That's on your right.
Maybe is there also mumbling behind the small door?
Behind the
Like, is
small
there
door,
someone?
as you're getting close, you don't hear any sounds coming from it.
Okay. I mean, I would still like to listen to the conversations, at least from outside, until someone gets in, and then we decide what to do, but try to identify what they're saying. Without touching the door, because who knows?
Okay, since it's behind the door, you hear the footsteps behind you as Aimo with the boys, all dressed up in the black robes, which are not really fitting their size, coming right behind you. So this is a death squad of Power Rangers arriving. So Sas, now you have a double black hood. Doesn't give you any benefits.
Nice.
It's just double hood. Yes.
You want to give me one?
No, they should see you. You should actually buff or maybe remove some clothes. Right?
I don't know. I'm fine like that.
I mean, you don't have a red shirt, but you have red skin. Maybe
Yeah.
that would do the job.
Yeah, otherwise I just use a firebolt. Yeah.
Maybe they worship tieflings and they try to pretend they have red skin. That's why they have this red shirts.
Oh.
Not so
That makes
mean, but
sense.
okay.
So as you all came to the door, you hear this humming sound as well, coming from the double door. And you also notice the smaller door on the right of you, where nothing is happening. You're all in the hoods. You can see how Rafe is trying to hear something behind the door.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask them if they feel something when they look at the big doors. Like if they have a similar feeling like me, or if it's just me.
Farvald, you can roll Arcana with disadvantage.
Okay. First is 22. 13. There we go.
With 13, you hear this humming voices, and it seems to be a kind of like a equal pitch. So you can only deduce that there is certain ritual or magic happening behind this door. But the nature of it, what does it do, and what effect Rafe means exactly, you have no idea.
I'm sure they're summoning something. Rave, could they be summoning something?
Well, yes, but I
just
don't know
go
what
in and ask them what are they doing. Why did they start without you? We will pretend to be the guards.
Yeah.
Just say as before. Say there's an inspection. You know, like the same we did the other place.
I mean, you could just say you had trouble on the way, which is why you needed us as guards. That's why you're late.
Well, I mean, let's try to get in, like, if nothing, like, if we really belong in there, right?
Or just
Yeah,
say
okay.
you're now their boss. Like you're taking
No,
over the
I mean,
place.
no, that's a little bit too much. Like,
Why not? You have 3 armed guys behind you. Like, what are they gonna do?
yeah, I know, but I just want to get in, like, if I was just supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'll
we're doing.
just. But is someone coming with me, or are you gonna all wait
Yeah,
outside?
sure, we
No.
could. No,
So
we can
let's
come with
like brush up, like remove the dust and like
Yeah, let's act normal.
yeah. Prepare for acting. Like make sure everyone
Yeah.
is in line. Everyone has prepare of angry faces or something like that, or how do you call it? Face
No,
expressions.
just taking the hood deep into the face so they cannot see
okay.
it, and
Yes,
closing
yeah.
the hood so they cannot see I don't have a red shirt.
So we are preparing for our entrance.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
get in.
Should we do anything else? Like
Maybe prepare spells or so. I mean,
what
why
would they
just
want to see, like this fire people?
not us?
Maybe Rafe, you can do some spell on us, some kind of aura or something, so we will look more scarier or something. Do you have any specifics? I have minor illusion.
I have
mean-
thaumaturgy.
I mean, I can do something scary, but I don't think that's gonna help us. Nah, I cannot do any illusions or so.
Can I make an illusion of a red shirt on me?
You're using minor illusion spell?
Yes.
Interesting. Let me check. I think it's probably possible.
You can create an image.
So it's no larger than 5-foot cube, basically your chest size.
Yeah. And it's 1 minute.
Yeah. That's definitely possible for you to kind of make it and make another layer of illusion on the top of the shirt, which would kind of color it in the red. It changes the specter of light and change it into the red color. I think it's possible.
So I'll do the same for Farveld and Eimar because it's not concentration. So
Very
just
cool.
touch them. Now we have 1 minute, but it's an illusion. Don't count on it. And ready to go.
Is it 3 spell slots or is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip without concentration.
Wow, that's a powerful cantrip.
Okay.
1 minute.
1 minute. So as this casting a spell, you want to open the door, yes?
Yes.
Rafe?
Yes. I'll do it.
Okay. Let's see what's behind this. So as you open in the door,
Oh my god.
you can see the following picture.
Nice. Okay.
So as you open the door in front of you, you immediately feel this intense sense of heat. And this is exactly what you, Rafe, felt that was warming you up, even through the heat of the door. You see a round-shaped portal created in front of you. It's probably 1 meter in diameter. It's not large. But behind it, on the other side, you feel the rivers of fire. You see how the splashes of lava and sparkles, they're flying on this side and sometimes land in front. So even these tiny stairs which are leading to the portal, they are also a bit churned and have a bit of ashes on them already. You see that in front of you in the room, there is four people dressed up in a similar robe, just like the guards, with the red shorts on them. But all of them instead, they are wearing they also have a staff in them. And as you're entering, one of the guys there, he is pointing his staff into the gateway between worlds, and you can see this essence of energy coming from his staff into the world in the image of a hand. And as it goes on the other side, you see how it lunges into the lava pool. It carries out an essence of fire. And as he's carried it closer to you, this essence of fire transforms first in like, it squeaks, it makes sounds. It seems to be that fire itself is alive. And as it goes closer and closer, you see that this tiny essence of a plane of fire is turning itself in a small salamander. And as he brings it on this side with his hand, he's taking out a small vial from a side next to the portal. And he pulls the creature inside of this vial and closes it with the with a cork on the top of it.
That's useful.
And
That's
puts it on
really
a side.
useful.
You can notice that on the left side of him there is already at least 3 of the similar vials. So this is a... Let me show you. I'll just...
So I guess if we break them, we release those things?
So this is
Not cool.
the salamanders that I'll just mark them here. So this is next to the portal. The white line in the middle, this is where the portal is itself. And this is mages with the staff, which are currently standing. One of them is next to the portals. Others are facing the portal. And only one of them is kind of facing the door as the door opens. Rafe, you, for a moment, as you feel this heat and intense sense of plane of fire basically breathing in your face, you are reminded of home and gives you a very warm feeling.
Oh, aren't you from
feel-
Tiefling Kingdom?
Yeah, but you know, the fire and... Anyways.
It doesn't make
And
sense.
as the door opens
No,
up,
I don't live there.
they can see that there's a 3 cultists like you wearing disguised with the red shirts visible in robes, and there is a tiefling standing in front. And who are you? And the other guys seem to be concentrating their mental powers. They're standing in the specific spots on the ground. Meanwhile, one of the guys, he's stepping out and kind of makes a couple of steps your direction. While the other 3, who are you? We were not supposed to have... He looks around, seeing the red shirts. We were not supposed to have more help today.
Apparently someone forgot to mention me, but... Well, I'm sorry that I'm late. I just couldn't get through all of that, the crowd of people upstairs.
Don't
But I was
apologize.
supposed to come
You're the
today.
boss.
I mean, why do you even ask? I thought you were waiting for me.
So, tell me, with which intonation are you telling it to them? That they are wrong? That they owe
That
you?
they should know who I am. They shouldn't even ask. They shouldn't have said that they were not waiting for more help. I mean, I'm not really the help. I should be the one actually like coordinating this whole thing. I'm trying.
So you're trying to boss them around.
Trying. Yes.
Trying. Okay, Rafe. So because your guys behind you have the illusion, you can draw intimidation roll just like that.
Can I do like a supporting action?
No.
You know, like it looks super intimidating and official behind Rafe.
You are
20,
wearing
21.
the simple robes of a guard, so you're not adding to her influence. 21, you
20.
say?
Give me your boots, your jacket, and your motorcycle.
We could always use a pair of extra hands, and he looks at the horns of you as he looks at that. Or here for the job. So I guess you are welcome to proceed and join us in the circle. You can take the spot number Exaltry 3, and he points you here. At the, like right at the furthest part of the circle.
Okay.
Today Jacob is performing his ritual, and we are helping him to excel at the task.
Good to know.
So Rafe, what do you do? The other two guys seem to be still concentrating heavily on the person who is next to the portal, who is now conjuring the other hand at this moment.
Can I do something since I'm just standing there?
Of course.
Sure.
But
I
Rafe
want
first.
to- Okay.
Yeah, start like walking the right direction slowly.
So the closer you come to the guy, the hotter it gets. So this third smell of lava is kind of breathing now away, right in your face. So you actually feel that if you make a few more steps, that would be too hot. Even the guy next to the portal stands kind of on the side of it. So if you want to get behind here, you would need to make like a circle move.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start doing it very, very slowly. Taking my
Please,
time.
as you're getting closer to the first guy, please roll for Arcana.
Man, I'm gonna do something now. It doesn't want to, so
7.
Mhm.
As you were about to just cross go in front of the dude on the right, the guy that was talking to you kind of extended his left hand and kind of like, careful, just don't walk in front of him. And he has this suspicious look at you.
my God, what was that?
You don't want to break his connection, do you? You don't want the whole circle to explode?
Oh, his connection's gonna break just by me being in front of him. Great concentration. Okay.
Break it.
So
Need
as
break.
you're following further,
Well, he said very slowly.
yeah, very slow, let's say at this moment. So Farvald, you wanted to act. So at this specific moment, I would say half of the duration of illusion is done. So if Sas and Farvald want to do something, they can still
This
do
is the
something.
last chance before it runs out, or?
Yeah, the door is still open. Rafe didn't close the door behind her. But it's technically expected of you.
Guess I'll wait more time. Then... Okay, for now, I'm just preparing a spell, you know, like pre-casting it. And
So what's the condition for it to launch?
casting time actually just one bonus action. You mean the components?
No. What's the condition when you fire? Preparation spell means there is a trigger when the spell happens? What's the trigger?
Ah. Well, the trigger is the situation going sour in any way, or one of my
It
teammates
has to be a
acting.
very specific trigger.
Okay, actually, we don't need any trigger. We know we need to stop those guys before they conjure more fire into elementals. The longer we wait, the worse it gets. Plus, Farwald is like really mad because he now knows that those guys have actually attacked his temple. So, now Farwald just starts and casts Hex on the guy close to the fire elementals.
Okay, give me a moment, please.
We're supposed to get information, not to kill them.
But I mean, we only have 30 seconds left. In those 30 seconds, we cannot leave the room
You can
without.
just go to him and just stab him, you know, like you don't need to hex him. You can just walk to him.
No, I'll do that. I mean, I'm the normal guard. I cannot walk next to him like this.
Well, if would Rave commanded us to do something like, you know, hey, you two go, you know, there. I'm gonna go for the salamanders anyway. I'm gonna steal the
Yeah.
salamander vials.
Yeah,
But
I
you
know
know,
we need to.
if they break in your pocket, then I don't want to be in your skin.
I can throw them back into the portal.
Do we want to go through the portal?
No, no, I don't want to go
No,
to the fire
no, we're
plane.
gonna die.
I mean, maybe you
Immediately.
will die half as slowly as us, but still.
But we have a portal to the fire plane. Can we do anything useful with it? We can throw guys inside. You can just throw the guy that walks with you, Brave. Just punch
But
him
the-
in.
But the problem is,
Okay.
as long as the portal is open, they have unlimited supply of fire elementals or fire salamanders, right?
I think only one guy can move. The other three are locked because they are focusing. So we can just dump the guy that walks inside the portal and arrest the other ones. Like, you know, Kandahoch, you know,
So,
give up.
we're back to the moment of action where Farwald wanted to do something. Rafe, you currently have a perfect position. You're on the side of the portal. You can see the concentrated faces of two wizards. One wizard is conjuring the hand, which would go back into the plane of fire. Rafe, just to give you more sense about the plane of fire. So you would know this by heart. That's a knowledge for you, which you just know. You don't need to roll for that. So, as you suggested, going in there and being there, you know, it's this plane consists completely of lava, fire, and stuff burning. So, only creatures which have immunity to fire essentially live in there, which includes salamanders, genies, ifritis, fire genies, and other types like, let's say, red dragons or fire dragons. So it's a completely hostile plane to anyone else who doesn't have immunity to fire by natural or magical means. So going there, even for you, would be one-way road.
Yeah.
And this is a different plane of existence.
Yeah, but
That's what you
there'd
would
be a
know
way
about
back if I could be there.
Yep. So it's its own plane of existence with its own rules, creatures, rulers, and struggles. Something that you feel affinity to because of your background and your ancestry, but this is not exactly a native place for you. So, okay, we're back to Farwald, who is about to do stuff. let's do stuff.
So, since I'm just starting out of the blue, would I get like any advantage on my actions?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 25 feet of distance to the guys. So
That's fine.
yeah, all of you have 25 to the closest person.
But I mean, like, usually I would have like movement, one action, one bonus action. But since I start out of nothing, would I have any advantage?
Depends what you do. What do you do? You have one guy looking exactly at you, which was talking to Ray.
I mean, usually I make a show out of casting the hex spell, but I can do it quietly, I think. So, I mean, usually I just point at the target and try to intimidate it. But what I actually have to do is just look at the target. It needs to be within 90 feet of range.
Yeah, so they're all in range.
Basically, that's it. So people don't feel anything if they're hexed. So what I want to do is I want to use the hex spell on the guy concentrating on the portal.
Which one,
like
left
the-
or right?
No, I'm not concentrating. The guy who's pulling elementals out of the portal.
Okay, that's possible. Yes, that would be your action. If you do it, you do it.
Actually, it would just take a bonus action.
We're not in combat yet, so it's just one thing that you do. So
okay.
if you do that, then what Saz does? Did you confirm it, Farvald? You do that? That happened. They will have it at the same time simultaneously with what Saz does and Ima.
Okay. Confirmed.
Saz?
I
Saz,
moved
you can
to
see the
vials.
eyebrows raising of the one of the guys standing in front of you, who can still see 3 guards, not on their post, but just looking at the portal.
I'm gonna go to the east along the wall to where the vials are. So, not raising my hand, not doing anything.
Are you going with the shortest path there?
No.
That
I'm
way
like,
is.
I can walk 50 feet. So, I'm just walking.
But it's rather fast if it's 50 feet in like one action, right?
So you
No,
cannot
I
reach
don't
it.
want to go. I don't want to go. I cannot reach it. Are you joking, man?
No.
You're joking, man.
No.
Can I use my key to double my distance, or can I dash?
Of course, yeah, you can. I mean, you would need to
I
enter
look
the
so
circle
suspicious
anyway.
now.
I want to enter it through the west side. Yeah, I want to go first to the edge of the circle, and from there enter it.
So
Yep.
this is 18, 19, 20. You would be exactly, but this is a maximum you can run through.
I'll do that.
Okay. So as this all happens, 3 things happen. So Farvald, you're casting the spell and hex the guy who is fishing at this moment. Let's call it fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Then, give me a moment. Ah, yes. This is very good.
Rafe probably doesn't even want to fight them, right, Rafe? This is your people.
Well, it's a deciding moment. We'll see what she's doing.
Yeah, let's see which side she's on.
Can't fight.
Can
I
you
don't have
hear the music
spells.
changing?
You have
Yes.
hands and horns.
Yes, pierce them with your horns.
Oh my
Never
god.
tried that.
I'm not
That
a
should
ghoul.
be-
Come on.
That should actually count like an improvised weapon in melee combat, right?
Yeah, that would be an improvised weapon. Okay, so I hope
If
this
we kill
sound
everyone, we
is
will
okay.
never know. What was the point?
So, 3 things are happening. Aimo can see that you are casting a spell. So Farvel,
Hey,
you
how
just
can you see that? I do
Mm.
this concealed.
he is it's happening. So basically it's a trigger for action as 3 things are happening at the same time. You do your spell. Sas is starting to run into the room with the fastest possibility, like as speed as he can. And he runs all the way by the outer circle. And then as he reaches it, he makes a quick 2 jumps, just getting very close here. This is the fastest you've seen. And as you are running into the room, you all can see how the eyebrows of the closest mage basically like, what is going on? What? And he's like seeing him running through. And as his like point of attention is disturbed, Aimo is like taking something from his pocket on the left. Sandkeepers, everybody face down! This is a bust!
Come on.
Idiot! Why is he doing this? No,
I mean,
why
he
is
sees-
he just...
He
Emotional
sees Sas running
damage.
in. And he starts to
Ah.
act. This is his job. As he is making a couple of steps in as well. So this would be a trigger for action and a trigger for combat. So I would like to everyone roll for initiative.
I'm gonna die.
Rave didn't do anything.
Yeah, actually, why? Rave can still do something.
Yeah,
Right?
She was.
No,
she
she was passing by and
So while others run 50 feet, cast spells, and shout
I mean,
like a
technically by
sentence over 10
mechanic,
seconds.
Sas can run, crazy amount of distance just up against the wall this second, so it's fine.
I just wonder how slowly Rave is moving.
Okay,
It is low.
was like.
please
Okay,
tell
roll
me
for
your
initiative.
initiative.
2.
10.
What? Rave 2?
Yes.
You rolled
Okay,
1?
so the roll.
I rolled 2 because my initiative is 0.
Okay, so Rave 2, okay. What about
10.
Oh my god.
Doesn't want to fight them, 12. She really doesn't want to fight them. She rolled 2.
Yeah, she rolled on purpose.
That's very
What did I-
suspicious.
What
Yes.
did I tell you? Can I fight? I can't fight. I don't have any spells. Level
Just
3,
push
4,
him
5.
into the plane of fire. He'll burn.
So Aimo rolled 16.
Oh, okay.
And now let's see what these 3 guys rolled.
Oh, can I actually roll something on purpose? Come on.
So the guy who can you see his picture now in the Maps and Lore channel?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
in rolls.
can't.
In rolls. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Let's
Oh my
will
god.
be in rolls. But this is how those 4 guys look like.
Why don't you send us those pictures before we start fights? Now I would have second guessed my action. I mean,
Yeah,
before
try
it's
to
like
curse this thing.
or hooded figures, and all of a sudden, once we decide to attack them, they kind of, I don't know, it's like in Digimon, like they digitize or whatever.
They look like the
Like
equalizer.
evolution,
Now. The equalizer's
scary
sons.
opponent.
Yeah.
Okay, man. I mean, those are guys with the magic stuff in their hands next to the portal to the plane of fire. So I don't know what you would expect, but this is what you can
I mean-
see in front of you.
I mean,
Let's see.
imagine an avatar picture of Bob. He was also like a guy with a magic staff in hand. He looked friendly and like a small boy, not intimidating.
So the
Those guys
guys
look
rolled
bad.
13.
Damn it.
Oh,
Star
dead, I'm
spawn
dead.
larva mage.
yeah, they should
Mage.
target Rave.
Mage 2,
She's the
Mage.
close.
Well, it was the one that didn't do anything, right?
Mage 4.
I'm still walking. I'm still walking.
Plane of Fire. Is that we don't have anything to do with the Plane of Fire? Like,
So on the first round, the first person who is acting is actually Aimo. So, as he is running further and was shouting it, "Sun Keepers, face down!" He tries to reach the very first mage, and as he is uncarefully stepping on a couple of those symbols, you can see that the whole image that has been drawn on the floor is now being corrupted. And Sas, with his moves, he managed to avoid them just by default. So he didn't break the symbol on the floor. Aimo doesn't have this knowledge. So as the moment this happens, you hear this hissing, this sound of, like as if a balloon has been just popped. As the whole image on the floor starts to moving and almost rotating, you feel that even the sense of reality is being bended as of moment. As basically the Aimo, in the moment where he stepped on, there is a fireball spell being casted on him,
What?
at least
affecting
he doesn't go
everyone.
through electrolyze.
affecting everybody in the area around him.
What's the area though?
So I would assume the area is somewhat like this.
I think it's 30 feet radius, so it's 60 feet. It's gonna
Fire-
be
So
small.
it doesn't hit Harvard, that's good.
Fireballish spell, yes. So there is a flicker of fire. Okay. So let's see the damage. So it's 26 fire damage. This happens. And damage. Done. And this is a mage 1. Takes 26 fire damage as well. And as this happens, you, Rave, finally, you can see how there were two thin lights of energy emanating from both of the mage's stuff into the body of the mage that was standing next to the portal. So, as your arcane knowledge now allows you to realize that they were actually sharing their own powers with this guy, so that he was able to conjure his own spell at their expense. So this was a shared effort. They were basically vessels of power for him.
Ah, so they don't have full spell slots.
Now, at this specific moment, these lines, they explode. There is no more connection with these guys that was supporting and the main guy in front. And basically, you see how the portal into element of fire starts to shimmer and blink as the power source is not enough that the first mage is supplying. So that was Aimo's action. Yes, the fireball happens. He's being thrown to his back outside of a circle, and he takes 26 fire damage as the mage number 1. So, the very first mage, he is currently trying to stabilize the connection. He doesn't want it to be closed. So let's see if he can make it. He rolled 5. So you can see how he is trying to point and his relation, like in connection of to his friend of his next to the portal, but he doesn't notice that the image of a circle is being disturbed by Aimo's footsteps. So his efforts are in vain. And that's the only thing that he does, as his attempt to stabilize portal fails. The mage number 2 is the guy who is standing here and who's actually seeing this whole attempt. He's going to cast a spell.
Fighting mages.
Where's your silence spell?
We decided to cast Curse Hex.
But that's fine. I mean, I'm not in the area yet, so
I think my silence is like 10 feet.
20 feet.
Oh no, 20, yeah.
Yep,
20 feet radius.
Yeah,
So it
40
kinda
feet.
could have covered 2 of them, maybe.
I think you could cover all of them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
he would be
I thought of
casting
more
a
stealthy
spell.
approach.
I mean, it's still possible, so...
Can you see the spell? Is it showing?
Stars. Circle of... Oh my god, we're dead.
Wait,
Got
wait,
six
what? I
six
They have
level.
6 level
Six
spells.
level.
We're fine. Circle of Death?
What if? Circle of Death,
Oh my
you know.
god, come on, I'm really dying. I don't have anything at the moment.
So he's casting this spell at the entrance, as he doesn't know what exactly is happening, who is attacking. He only heard that this is a Sandkeeper's invasion, so he's trying to cover up the whole entrance with a circle of death. So basically the whole circle here, like everything here.
No, it's 60 feet. Come on.
Yeah, so it's
60
it's-
feet is...
This is
Yeah, it's
pretty
a 60
cool. I
feet
want that
circle.
spell.
so
I
a
need
negative
that spell.
sphere of negative energy ripples out a 60-foot radius sphere from a point of range. Everybody
God,
in that
60
range
feet
must make a
radius.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Easy. Easy. What's the DC though?
So there's wait, where is it?
So it is 120 feet
spell save
sphere.
16.
Maybe not that easy, but doable.
It is huge.
Constitution saving throw 14.
Imo makes it.
Oh my god.
I mean, I have a
Oh my
plus
God.
5 and it gives me 14. What's that bullshit?
Crap.
Okay, so now it takes 8d6 necrotic damage. So it's 25 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
I am saved.
Oh wait, what's? Wait a second. What type of
So it's
spells?
half IMO.
Circle of Death. It's a sphere. So it's no ranged attack, but no. It's not. Damn. Okay.
So do you have a necrotic save? No. So just 25 damage.
There's a save for necrotic?
No. This
it's not-
Constitution save. So that was mage number 2. Let me mark him. 2, 1, number 3, and number 4.
3 more
So-
death spears.
So
No,
this was mage
circles.
number 2, as he is kind of trying to fend off anyone who could enter the room as well, just in case. So next one is mage number 3. He is also trying to keep control of the portal, as he sees that the attempts of his friend didn't help. And he rolled natural 1! Ah!
Yay. The second one
today
today,
is the day.
great.
So
guys-
as
Mages.
he trying to point his stuff at the stuff of his friend, he is unable to see that the image on the ground is broken already. So as this happens, he is wasting his whole turn just to realize that the portal is no longer stable. The portal starts to flicker more intensely and starts to close down slowly. Rafe, you immediately notice that the amount of heat emanating from it is decreasing proportionally to its size. You are afraid to imagine what it would be if that portal would be just 1 meter larger than it was. Okay, so that was mage number 3. Now mage number 4, who is standing next to. He is hearing this emanation. His spell that he was conjuring failed immediately as he didn't have enough power to do it. So, and next to him, he can see one of the guards who is now running. Friendly cultists.
Running to help him, to save the
He
portal.
didn't see the whole
The
scenery.
violence.
Yes, he didn't have the whole scenery. And he shouts, intruders! Help me to stabilize the ritual! Fend them off!
Yes,
We
yes,
shouldn't let-
sir. Yes.
We shouldn't let the goods drop. And he shouts this at you. Meanwhile,
He wants me to take the vials?
No, he doesn't want you to break them or like let them to be broken because for a reason.
So I need to take them, right?
But we can just kill them and take the vials afterwards. I mean, if you just
I
move
thought that
them,
was
there's
the
a high
idea, but
chance you'll break.
who can actually kill them? I mean,
We can kill them, of course.
how can I kill people
Yeah,
without
just like
anything?
fireball level 6, 100 damage. We can kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would be casting the Eldritch Blast.
Oh, it's your friend.
So it's 3d10. It would be 20 force damage. His person of
Everything's-
interest that he can see is Aimo, which is on the ground, who is actively interfering with the circle. So
Why is ammo on the ground? Or
Rip eye.
because he was dropped
Because of the
from the
fireball.
explosion of the fireball. yes.
really? Fireball can knock people even proud? That's the first.
That's a fireballish effect. that's-
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Aimo
Aimo
has
ca-
minus 50.
So Aimo already took about 60 damage as of this moment.
That's good. We have a tank.
He'll take another 20 if he stays in this dark circle next turn.
What?
a
This
s-
is a permanent. It's a concentration
Yeah.
spell. Ooh. Wait, who was the one casting this thing? The mage in the very middle.
No. Circle
number
of
2.
Death, duration instantaneous. It's not a concentration spell.
No, it is.
Doesn't stay,
It's
doesn't
not.
stay.
No, it doesn't stay.
Ish. A sphere, blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 blah.
Just stay. It's okay, really good.
So, okay, so that was the last mage action. Now it's sus action.
It's,
So, is the portal still kind of a little bit open, you know? Like,
It's a little bit open, but
Yes.
it's kind of closing down. And oh, a subtle dude. Thanks for joining. Hey, Shimon. Nice having you. We're having a fight here next to the portal to a plane of fire, if you know what I mean. So that's just inside.
So,
joke.
can I-
Yep.
can I imagine a situation where I can push this guy into the portal?
Oh, definitely. He is standing basically with his back next to it, So if you are trying to make a proper American football move, there is a chance that he does it.
I mean, so the this entrance into the portal is not like 10 by 10 centimeters.
No,
It
at
is
this moment,
something
no.
that you can.
It was about a meter in diameter, and now it's closing, so it's maybe 80 centimeters by now.
Actually,
Well,
you could
I'm
throw
gonna
the
push
fire
him.
salamanders back in.
No, I want
mean, if-
pet fire salamanders for myself.
Do you think you can control them?
You can sell them.
Ah,
I mean, we can study them. Temple of Anakaran
yeah.
should study them.
So you're
I
gonna
mean-
donate them?
We need at least one test subject, I think.
So, Sas, what are you doing? You're trying to push him into the portal, yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to him because he was shouting to me, and I was like,
In a friendly
"Yes,
way.
master, I'm gonna help you," and then I'm gonna karate chop into the portal.
Okay, do you have any monk moves that allow you to move people?
Yeah, punch.
1 inch
Yeah,
punch.
strength, like.
No. I mean something special that allows you to actually move or shove the creature.
Come on.
I mean, he
Just
managed
asking.
with me. I was in full half plate armor,
Alrighty.
And this is a skinny
So-
mage.
So the question is, so look, just as a DM talking. So there, if you action in combat, there is an action called shove. You can open your
Yes.
character sheet and you can read it, and that one is specifically created for moving other creatures in the direction of your desire.
Yes.
Then use it.
So
But I
was
don't know
asking
what to
if
throw for it.
it's written in there. So instead of making attack
Just-
roll, you make a strength athletic check contested by target strength athletic check or dexterity check. You succeed automatically if target is incapacitated. If you succeed, you knock the target prone or you push it 5 feet away from you.
So then instead, first I'm gonna stun this guy. I'm gonna punch him into the head first.
But maybe it breaks the connection instantly. Then there's no portal you can shove
My
him into.
punches are, like 10 milliseconds. They're pretty fast. So
Okay.
we'll see. So
No ping.
basically, I think it's unarmed strike. Yeah, I'm not gonna take out the sword. So 22.
Ouch.
22 hits.
Stunning strike constitutions. He needs to use constitutions. DC 17 constitution.
Yeah, that's a bit.
How much?
17 constitution, please. For a wizard.
He rolled 23.
What?
He's a
Are you
wizard,
kidding?
man. What is this? A barbarian wizard?
He has a
Oh.
constitution +6. What is this?
This is
not
his
a typical
strongest
wizard.
stat, by the way.
I got concentration.
What are those guys? Are they even human? Well, I mean,
Probably not, looking at the picture.
but you have like multiple hits, right? You can keep
Sas.
hitting him.
Sas, as
Yeah.
you're hitting them with your hit, you feel that their bodies, the body that you would actually expect to have this like human meat response to your fist. You feel that your fist easily goes inner into their body, even though you feel a slight resistance of something. And as you're completing your move, you see how from under his robes, something has been pushed out and falling out from him.
He pissed himself.
Tentacle?
Tiny, small worms are being hit out So as you're getting pointy close to him, you notice that his body actually consists of tiny small worms.
Those guys are undead?
Looks like that.
I don't know. I'm punching again.
Go ahead.
Oh no!
I'm just thinking about the
Stop.
worms. So disgusting.
It is 17 for now, but I can.
To
I
hit,
can make it
17 is
more.
enough.
Yes. Okay. Then stunning strike again. 17 Constitution again.
He failed. He rolled 11.
Yes.
Nice.
So that was second attack. I have still a bonus action. And you say the shove action is like action, right?
Yeah. I mean, you probably could do your attacks as bonus actions, right?
Yeah,
Or-
actually. If I attack, I can make a second attack. But
Yes.
only, second attack. I don't think shove counts as an attack. And I have bonus action to also make an attack.
So you can still
Can I-
use your shove, yes.
So then I'm gonna. Can
You
I
push
hold
him and
his
you
stuff?
You automatically succeed if you wanna push him. Because
Yes,
he's
because
stunned.
he is
So the guy
incapacitated.
number
I
4
believe.
is stunned, yes. So what are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna shove him into the portal hole, but I wanna hold his stuff. So I'm gonna take his stuff and, shove him into the portal.
Do you wanna do this as Sparta move?
Kinda, yes. But I wanna keep his stuff. His stuff looks
So you-
interesting.
Okay.
He doesn't need
Um,
his stuff over there.
Okay, can you please describe us how it happens? As you're pushing
Oh,
him on the other side.
I walk behind him, I chop him once, he turns around a bit, some worms falls out, and I'm like, what the, just chop him harder. And then he's his eyes rolled, his worms where his eyes are basically rolled. Something happens to his face that I see that he's kind of lost his posture, and then I, grab his staff that he was holding and then punch him into this flickering magical thing that that is really hot. I don't know what happens to him.
Farvald, your hex doesn't apply anything, yes, right? Only if you would
What
do
do you
something
mean?
to that guy.
So,
this
so
guy
yeah,
was
he
hexed
doesn't
by you.
feel. Yeah, so basically, nothing happens. Or what do you mean? No, he was only under the effect, and so until
Okay.
now nothing happens.
Okay, good. That's what I was asking. So, Saz, basically you are pushing everybody can see the scene as the mage is falling on the other side of the portal and starts rumbling around, and immediately you disappear sight of him. You can only feel this intense smell of burning flesh or something that has been rotten.
Yeah. But does the portal closes when he's there? Because
Uh,
he was the one.
No, it's not related to him. So as this happens,
Oh.
the portal of course also decreases in size a bit more, so it's now about 65-70 centimeters in diameter, but you no longer see that guy. So Sas, do you have anything else to do? You have movement.
Step back few moves. I don't want to stand close to the portal that is unstable or so. I want to go back to the edge of the circle.
From which side? Next to you, you can see a couple of bottles with the salamanders inside of them.
Yeah, basically to the west. Just to the west.
You want to run out of the circle, yes?
No, just stay on the edge of the circle, where
Okay.
this two lines connect. A bit
Okay.
more. Yeah, over there.
You don't want to run to any of the mages.
No.
Okay.
I see the potions. Mini salamanders, nice salamanders. I see them. They're cute. I want them.
Okay, that part is done. So Sas, you're done. Farvald, your turn.
Yes.
You can see how
Okay.
one of the mages has just been pushed inside of the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody doing any
Okay.
talking? Actually, we should
We talk
know.
once there's one guy left.
Okay,
So, I
because
mean,
I
we
really
need a
want to know
leverage when we talk to him.
their
Really,
boss, right?
she
We need to
doesn't
know who
want to
their
fight
boss
them.
is.
She doesn't
No,
want
no,
to
no.
fight them.
I'll fight, of course, but if at the end everyone's dead, we will never know who actually sent them, who is commanding them
Exactly.
to do stuff. Yeah.
Exactly, I support this. I think we should talk to the very last guy left because we need the leverage to
Okay.
show him what happens if he doesn't talk. That's very important.
Yeah.
So we leave one of them.
Farvald,
Yeah.
what do you do? The target of your hex just died. Anything happens?
Yes, I'm gonna use a bonus action to consecutively, because the spell still runs, hex another person. And
Which one?
I'm choosing
1, 2, or 3?
I mean, the one to the very left took damage, the other two didn't, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, then I'm taking one to the very right.
Very right. Okay, number 3.
Yes, this one. Wait, this may I cast a spell actually, because that's what I forgot earlier. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Dun, 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 dun. So, here we go. Necrotic damage +2, underwhelming as expected. And I want him to have disadvantage on saving throws in Constitution. Probably makes sense.
If it's
So-
that.
How far
Okay.
is this guy, the one I just hexed, from me? What would that be, like 20 meters?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say 25 feet away from 25, 30 feet.
Do I have 25? So I can run up to him just to stay in front of him and be like, yo.
No, I mean, your reach with weapons is also 5 feet, so...
Ah, perfect. Then I use all my movement speed to close in on him. Is it okay if while running I conjure my packed weapon in form of a longsword?
If I remember correctly, making a weapon is an action.
That's why I asked. Okay. okay,
So-
fair enough. Then not. Then I just take the dagger +1 I was having at the ready anyways, since
Yeah.
upstairs. And my action then would be the cantrip Booming Blade. I cast that. I'll tell you what it does in a second. I cast that on the dagger +1. But what happens? I brandish my weapon with this spell, which gives me the possibility to, in the same action, do a melee attack. And this melee, within 5 feet of me, of course, this melee attack on a hit makes the target suffer booming energy until the start of my next turn. And then if the target willingly moves 5 feet or more, the target takes 1d8 thunder damage. But since I cast this on a higher level, I think it would be 2d8 and 1d8 thunder damage by default.
So 2d8 and 3d8. 11th level, I think you can cast it.
Actually, it is. I mean, I just cast it. Wait, let me check. It's actually the first time I cast this cantrip. Wait, too many
1
screens.
damage. 1d8. 1.
No, in total it's like 6 damage, I think.
Yes. 6
Oh, no.
extra damage.
No, fuck my life. How does it work?
So-
Okay, it works like this. Instantly he takes one thunder damage upon attack. If then, until my next turn, he moves, he takes the additional 6 thunder damage.
What about your natural weapon damage?
Yeah. That's I'm
The
gonna
dagger
do
is...
that now.
yeah, it's a dagger.
So does 19 hit?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you had to roll 19 at first to see if you hit.
Yeah.
So
it's
19 hits,
fine.
yes. So it's 5
So that
piercing
would-
damage plus 1 and possibly 6 more later.
Plus 2 necrotic damage. So we
Because
have
of your hex.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we have 8 damage.
Okay.
2 of them necrotic, 1 of them thunder. Exactly.
Okay. Cool. Marked. And you're standing point blank to him. Okay. You used your movement,
Yeah.
bonus action, you're done. Reef? You can see all this massacre in front of your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually more confident than at the beginning because it looked like it was gonna go way worse. So yeah. What am I gonna do? So I'm gonna use a humble fireball because I still have level 3, so I can use that one. But I just want to target the 2 guys from the southeast.
Vials.
No, southeast. But I want the center of the circle to be not on your side, like on the right side, kind of the right side guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2
So
squares below him. Maybe that can be the center of the circle.
here?
Yeah, I think that should be fine.
Okay.
I mean, the Valsar is completely away, like it will not be touched, and I think that.
So what are you casting?
Is that Firewall?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that was a stone. Damn.
What? Excuse me, madam?
When did you move there?
He knows too much.
Literally just before you started your turn.
It's literally just at him, you know?
No, so I cannot use Fireball anymore. Thank you.
No, you can't. You can't.
I can't.
You can. You always can. Come on.
What? But I don't want to hit you.
It's not the first time, right?
First, a few hours ago that looked different, but
Are you feeling good?
not that good.
You see.
I mean, those are fire mages. They probably have resistance anyways.
Yeah, maybe. Then I'm gonna be a little bit more.
Discreet.
Yeah.
Caring.
Just gonna do then Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you targeting?
I'm targeting. Wait, I have. How many do I have? 3 plus 1 because it's gonna be level 2. So, 2 for the guy on the right side, 1 for the next one, 1 for the next one.
So you do 4 rays, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Please roll 4 times to hit.
Okay. Is that the right roll? I think so, right?
Yes.
So 25 hits. So first guy, the guy number 3 takes 15 damage. Yes. Next guy, the guy number 3 again takes 13 damage. So this is 2. You have 2 more.
Yep.
This one 25 also hits, so 16 damage for guy number 2.
Yeah,
That's
and
solid.
last
And
one.
27. Oh boy. 17 damage.
It's okay.
I think you caused now about 60 damage just from the Scorching Ray. from all 3 hits.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
In a very discreet level, you know.
Very precise shots. Okay,
Yeah.
so you all can see how Rafe does. This is the first time in this game as she does it 4 Scorching Rays. Usually she does 3. Now it's 4 as they go from her fingers. Pow, 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 pow. And hits everybody in their backs or the sides as they're not expecting this. And almost point blank. And yeah, quite a lot of significant damage. Rafe, you still have movement if you want to move somewhere. Or bonus action, I think.
Well, I will just move. Well, I don't want to get close to them, so I'm gonna start heading towards my initial goal, right? North.
So this is a maximum you can move.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay, cool, you're done. So that was the end of round 1. We already have casualties.
A
Wow.
really long round.
Yeah, so now it's Aimo's turn, who is now currently on the ground. And he doesn't
So he
look
stands up.
healthy at all.
All of them are this parasites people.
They
What do we
look
know?
similar, yes.
Okay.
But I don't know who those are. But they have +6 constitution.
But
And
I
they're
mean,
wizards.
when attacking the guy with his golden dagger, which is a magical weapon, did it somehow do anything in particular special to him?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you use the magical weapon, he's just fine. I mean, he was damaged as you expected. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So Aimo, you can see that he is kind of clearing the blood from his face, and as he is standing up, he just saw what Saz did from the ground, and oh, well done, Saz! Didn't see that, and you? And he's like, ah! And he starts charging into the guy in front of him, the one that he exploded together. So he has a feat called Charger. You can see it in the description. So let's see, he is doing the attack. And he does a fucking crit from the first one.
Bam.
So, oh my god, what is that damage?
15 +5? No, more.
15 plus
23 +5.
8.
So, he does 23 damage just from his first greatsword attack, plus 5 from his charger. So it's 28 damage just from the first shot. And he is going to attack again as the second swing of his sword hitting the guy again. And it's 22, and that's enough. So he takes another 13 damage. In this specific moment, he's going to take Action Surge. Action.
What's that?
So this is you can see it in the Rolls channel. This is a feat or class benefit of the fighters. They can do one action.
What?
Per turn.
On second level?
Yeah, they get it on the second level, yes.
Okay, I need to
So
subclass
he can-
into
So
this.
he can do fight, he can do his
Wow.
attack again and swing his sword 2 more times. And it's 24.
One more
It's-
action.
yeah, but his action is 2 attacks. So 2 more attacks. So 15 more.
I think he does more than Wraith.
Yeah.
And the last hit is 25 to hit. So, as you can see him doing his second swing next to this guy, you see that with one shot he kind of cuts his stuff in half, and with the second one he cuts his legs, putting him to the ground. But as he was just about to triumph over his enemy, he notices that the sword that was supposed to basically cut his legs off and cause his body to kind of like cut in half in a way. Instead of that, you see how his whole body of the mage and the robe that he is wearing collapses down to the ground. And what happens is he breaks apart into a swarm of worms on the same spot, which are starting now to spread in different directions just on the ground. Aimo looks completely surprised by what he's seeing, and he doesn't know how to react to it. So that would be end
Okay.
of his turn. So now mage number 1 is in the worm state. So you can see how worms
how-
are starting to spread around in different directions.
How do the worms actually deal with the heat? The lava and everything? Don't they just evaporate?
They don't like the heat and lava, of course. The worms.
Yeah, they would burn, I guess.
So the mage number 2 just saw what happened with a friend of his, but he also see that a friend of his was just attacked with a dagger, golden dagger. So he's going to cast following spell. So he sees this terrible, terrible damage that Aimo was making. And he is trying to cast a spell on him, which is called Dominate Monster.
Dominate monster.
Amor is not a monster.
He's
Level
supposed to be
8.
human.
What the fuck? What level are those guys? Like,
I mean, they die fast.
level 8 is like
So
you
it's a
have to be
wisdom
level
save
15 or
from
They
something.
must. They must be liches, or something on the way to a lich. I guess minor liches or
Aimo
something.
rolled 19, and he
Haha.
saved from it.
Nice.
Damn.
You
But-
get
but,
level 8 spells on 15th level. So they're 15 plus.
Lichy liches.
So you can see that Aimo was about to kind of like, there was a telepathic link into his brain, but he shrugs it off, and with the eyes full of blood and anger, he steps on a couple of the worms which are next to his feet instead of the desired reaction by the wizard. He is making a couple of steps back, staying hands to hands with a friend. That was the mage number 2. Mage number 3, he was just attacked in his back. So yeah, this guy was going somewhere here. So you can notice, Farvald, that the feet of the mage start to shake for a moment, as you finally realize that this wide ropes of a creature, they are free, there are no legs, and under, instead of legs and feet, you can see that dozens and dozens of worms start to come close to you and start jumping on your shoes, on your armor,
Yeah.
on your knee
Yeah,
pads, on your shield, as he is casting the spell called Plague of Worms.
Is that an attack? How does the spell work?
It's a AoE spell.
Oh,
DC 19.
what?
So I would ask you to roll
What?
DC
How much
19
intelligence
dexterity.
do they have? Like 25?
How can it do 53 damage? This is awkward.
Please roll
Um,
dexterity save for me first.
No.
Forward.
wait. That's
Rafe wanted to talk to them. Yeah.
um,
Diplomatic way.
Oh my god.
Shit.
so there was no attack. No, there was no attack roll. Damn. Okay, so I use my reaction. And I use Tom of Levistus, which, you know, it makes me covered into a big tome of ice and giving me 100 temporary HP.
Okay, so you can see how immediately, as the worms are landing on him, the Farvald is turning into this large block of ice, as worms keep on crawling and trying to attack and pierce through the ice hull. So your ice shell is taking immediately 22 damage, but you still will be under the effect of this spell
What?
on every single turn of this guy. So
What?
every single turn of this guy,
Okay.
you will take 22 necrotic damage. And you also will be blinded and restrained by the swarming worms.
What is... I need this spell. Okay, wait, what was the immediate damage?
Immediate damage is, I think, what was the roll?
53? No?
Immediate damage was 22. And then 31
Yeah.
each round. So, your ice shell took it all instead, and you're currently now also incapacitated. You lose all your hex stuff, but at least you are unarmed for one round. So that was
Yep.
mage number 3. Now it's Sas' turn.
Can I pick up
Sas.
the vials?
Yeah, absolutely. In front of you, you can see at least 4 of small vials, inside of which there is a small living fire moving. Currently, it doesn't seem
Yoink.
to be in any specific shape.
So picking those is an action, right? Or what
Yeah.
is it? Or is a bonus action?
I mean, if you want to pick them up and do something with them immediately, I would rule that it's probably part of the same thing. But if you're just storing it for yourself, kind of like filling your pockets.
Yeah, I'm putting them in my infinite bag. My shoulder bag.
Okay, then you run to them, you collect 4 of the vials. Please mark in your inventory salamander grenades. 4 things, 4 pieces.
Okay.
So you still have your bonus action and movement. You just saw how Aimor just brutally slashed one of the guys and how he collapsed down on the floor with massive wave of worms.
Can I move to one of the guys? I have 50 feet. Can I reach?
Yeah, this is 30 feet for you, that's enough.
The,
So the
okay,
portal
okay.
is currently half its size from the beginning. So it's 50 centimeters.
Bonus action punch.
So this is
And
guy number 2. He's the
29.
most... He's unarmed. No, he was harmed once by Wraith. Okay. 29 hits.
So I need to roll stunning strike. Okay, 1 second. Deducting 1 point for attacking.
So he needs to roll Constitution save.
Yes, 17.
He rolled crit. He saves. 26.
Okay, I think that's it. I attacked as a bonus action, and yeah, I missed. That was it.
Okay. That's the end of Sus' turn. Farvald, your turn. Farvald, you are... So I think, please help me with the Tomb of Levistus and for all the viewers. Does your spell end right now? In the beginning of your
checking.
turn?
Checking,
This is one of the Warlock's cool abilities, which allow them to negate a lot of damage, called Tomb of Levistus. Check out that spell, really cool.
I think until end of next turn, he's basically in a tomb.
This doesn't make much sense though. I mean, if I use it as a reaction when it's not my turn, it will stay for 2 turns. We never played it like this. Okay, so what is
It melts
written
away
here?
at the end of your next turn. So it's going to melt in the... So basically you take no action now, it only melts.
This is...
No, but that's
It's a
good
trap.
because you get 30 more damage from worms. The ice gets 30 more damage from
At the
worms.
start of my turn?
You take the damage at the start of Mage's turn. So
See?
they already tried to pierce it again. So 30 more damage was caused to your ice shell.
30
So
more
it was
damage
half
to the
cracked.
ice.
It was half cracked already.
Okay. Good.
So
yeah,
your turn
well, then I cannot
basically
do anything.
ends. Yeah. Sorry.
This spell
Wraith.
is counterproductive.
Wraith, you can see how Farvald is now, how this ice shell of his falling down, kind of get into the ground and smashing a couple dozens of the swarms, but they're still all over him. So Farvald, since you're no longer in the shell and you're still under the effect of the spell, you are restrained and blinded. And
This is bad.
And once the guy takes his turn, you take 33 damage. Wraith, what do you do?
Be very hopeless again. It already looked better last round. So now there are people not only beside one of them, but both.
Yes, they're all
So-
next to the mages.
Yeah, forget about range attacks.
So thanks everybody who is joining us and watching us. Happy to hear your feedback, advice, suggestions, or thoughts on the such D&D spells as Tomb of Levistus.
I mean, if not Tomb, you'd have died already.
Yeah. Prolonging the inevitable.
Tanking. It's good. Rafe will save us. Unless she's with the cultists.
Well, what can I do? Well, I'll try to use. Wait. Are they considered humanoid figures? Yes, right?
Actually, no.
No.
They're not humanoids. They have humanoid like figure, but they themselves are not humanoids.
So something that would target a humanoid will not work on that.
What exactly are you trying to do? Tell me.
Like, I cannot try to use charm person on them.
No. Please roll Arcana, and let's see if you can identify what are they exactly.
17.
They're not humanoids, they're aberrations.
Great. Okay, average. Well, then I'm just gonna do the same I did last time.
Or Scorch and Raise?
Yes.
Okay, we have mage number 2, mage number 3. Mage number 3 is more damaged, the one that's next to Farwell.
Okay, then I'm gonna do 3 on that one and 1 on the other one.
Okay, please cast it 4 times.
Yeah. Okay.
So first one hits, 15 damage. Second one hits, it's 19 damage.
Probably didn't hit, right?
Third one it's 17. I think the armor class is... it still hits.
Oh,
So
okay.
19 again.
Okay, and the last one. Actually, it's really good.
It's a crit.
Yeah.
So it's a 12 plus 10, so 22 damage to the number 2 guy, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the guy number 3, with every single hit, there more and more worms were shooting out from his body. And, but he is still standing. Like, Farvald, even though you are blinded and restrained, the worms that were spreading out away from his body were landing at you and were viciously attacking. So,
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
yes, that would be the end of round 2.
I wasn't
Now we're back
able to change that.
to round to top of the initiative, which is Amo. Amo is seeing that the other 2 guys suffering a lot of damage, so he turns around and he sees that this pile of worms is like trying to make more distance, and he rushes to it and starts to violently jump on those worms, shouting, "Get you, get it, you piece of shite!" And he jumps on the spot, violently destroying the bodies of those worms, turns them into dust and meaty mess.
That's the key. Jump on them.
So that would be end of his turn. So now mage number 2,
Oh.
this is here.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Yeah,
is looking the guy next to him, which is Sas, who was just attacking.
Friendly.
Sas, he wasn't
You're
stunned by
just-
you, correct? because he
In
critted.
front of
I
you.
didn't even touch him. I didn't even hit him. I'm friendly.
Hug him, hug him.
He is going to cast Plague of Worms as well.
No, I'm
Oh,
friendly.
no,
Why?
come on.
I'm cultist also.
Traitor! So please roll me dexterity save.
What? 58? Okay,
Oh
wait,
my.
wait.
No.
Dexterity
This-
save.
This spell is so strong. It is forbiddenly strong. It's not even
fair.
concentration. Or is it concentration?
Probably not.
It's not even concentration.
Ah, I want to be a worm now.
That could be one of our golden quotes. I want to be a worm now. You know, every dragon is technically a worm, just oversized.
Wait, I'm calculating
Sauce.
things.
Sus, you don't need to calculate. Please give me a dexterity save.
No, I have
Yes,
something. I
please.
must have something to not.
You are monk, you have high dex, so please give me high dex.
I
Otherwise, it's a lot of damage.
26,
Nice.
Wow.
That is good.
and I
that is
take
very
no
good.
damage.
Thank God.
I think I have something that I can like use key to add to throws.
So, tell us, why are you not affected?
Because I'm a matrix new. Old
what does it mean?
worms. They miss.
Tell us more.
I move so fast that I evade each
We need
single
D&D
worm.
details.
So he's throwing the worms and they miss. They literally pass through me because I'm moving so fast that cannot touch. You know, can look, can't touch. So-
Wait, let me check something.
I'm evading all of them, but I want to see. I have something.
Wait.
I have healing. No, it's for the attack only. I can use.
So, just to clarify this for you, so and how it should work, in my opinion. So you're using your evasion. So I
Yes.
posted at the class monk. So it says if you make a dex saving throw, which would reduce your damage to half, you would take no damage if you succeeded on saving throw, only half damage if you fail. Yes.
Yeah.
So in exactly with this spell that he is casting, Plague of Worms, it has a bit different mechanics than usually. The mechanics is either it works or it doesn't. So it doesn't do half damage. There is no such thing for him. So
Okay.
in other case, if you, let's say, would fail and you would say evasion, I do half damage, no, it wouldn't work. In this case, you just avoid all the worms because you avoided the whole effect.
So it works
it-
exactly as the same way. for me.
There
as
could
the
be
spell can do half damage.
no. This spell doesn't do half damage. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I got it. So
So
works
your
for me,
evasion
it's
wouldn't. Yeah. So at this specific moment, you just succeed because you had your successful DC save, not because evasion doesn't play a role in this case.
Okay.
It wouldn't play at
that's
all.
Good.
So, yeah, you can see how these masses of worms starting to strike out from his feet and hands and mouth and face and from his hat and swarm and just ragely jumping your direction. But you become a wind in the steel room and they all miss. instead landing, some of them landing inside of a smaller fire portal. By now it's already about 30-20 centimeters in diameter. So that was a mage number 2. Now, and he doesn't move away from you. Now it's a mage number 3. So Farvald, I would ask you to take some damage from me.
I can't refuse.
This is
You asked.
Tomb of Levistus again.
Do you have?
No, it's a one-time
So please,
use per short rest.
31 necrotic damage. Every start of his turn, you take 31 necrotic damage.
Do you have resistance or something?
I wish. 31 necrotic damage. Ah, wait, I don't have temporary
You don't have
HP
temporary
anymore.
HP anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. So as this happens, he still didn't do anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you are blinded and restrained, can you remind me if you're actually able to resist his melee attacks?
What do you mean with resist?
I mean, if you able to deflect it by any means because you're blinded. So I think if you are blinded, if I remember correctly, you have disadvantage.
Yes, blinded is disadvantage.
And
Yes.
restrained, no speed.
Restrained, you just
attack
can't-
rolls against disadvantage. You have disadvantage on saving throws again. Okay, so there is no thing as double disadvantage for you. He doesn't get double advantage. His hits are just hits against you with advantage. So as he sees you suffering from the words in your mouth, he just whispers, some "feed," and he tries to hit you with the edge of his stuff, point blank. So he does it with advantage. So he does slam.
Okay.
So 28, it's a crit. So
What?
he hits you,
God.
and the
What
bludgeoning
is
damage.
what?
You take 5 bludgeoning damage from this.
But it's a crit?
Please make, yeah, correct. So and plus 8, so 13 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I think
please,
I have oh wait. Do I have a reaction on this? Okay. I have 2 reactions. Okay, I take the damage. But no, I cannot use 2 reactions.
No.
Damn it. Then I need to quickly decide. Give me 5 seconds. Okay.
What do you
But
want to
then
do?
I choose as a reaction. What is it called? The
Hellish Rebuke?
spell. It is yes, that's the one, and I use it. Wait. Firstly. Okay, actually, I don't even need to see him. It only
Cast in time,
says.
one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
Okay, that I can see. Okay. Yeah, then
Sorry,
then I cannot
So before
use
that,
this.
please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
12.
Please mark add poison condition. As the
Oh my God, you
worms
have all
that
the
are,
conditions, right?
that are dropping
Yeah.
from his spear/staff are falling down on you and biting you.
What does this do? A poison creature has disadvantage on
Right,
attack
you're
rolls. Okay, but nothing changes. Because I cannot have double disadvantage, right?
Now you would have already triple disadvantage, but we don't have it. You're lucky.
Okay, but then I am forced to use the other reaction,
Go ahead.
which is actually an item, and it doesn't require me to see him or do anything, which
is that?
is the Cloak of Acid Rebuke from the worm. So I can use my reaction when someone hits me in melee to deal 2d10 acid damage.
Correct. You can use it.
And it's 14 acid damage for this guy, at least. Something.
Which guy was it? That was the guy number 3.
What now? He has a
Yeah, I
reaction
mean-
or what?
He also has
Oh my god.
rebuke.
Oh my god.
Something like this.
No.
No. So
Oh.
this is exactly the damage you needed to put him down, because you don't
Okay,
see
why?
it, and this is the first time you're using this item. So I would like you to describe us more in detail what happens with the cloak that you're wearing and how it affects this guy made out of worms.
Okay. So basically, even though Farwald is poisoned,
blinded,
and
he doesn't-
blinded, and everything, like in motion to kind of shield himself, he takes his cloak and kind of puts this across him, which the guy actually hits. And this cloak is like of a violetish color. It looks kind of wet to the touch, even though it's not. And so he slams the shit out of Farwald, basically. And what then happens is some of the acid on the cloak actually spills in his face and leaves fume of how to say this? Well, the acid goes right through his tissue, basically.
Tissue of the worms. So imagine the plentitude of worms now being evaporating in the acid from your cloak. Just... As this happens, it makes a couple of holes in him, and now his full body is collapsing down to the ground, with all the worms falling away from you as well. So you're no
Okay.
longer blinded, restrained, you're only poisoned by this time. So
Ah,
all the swarms
okay.
are kind of collecting in the same pile on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's something.
Yeah, I think you still have movement. Correct? If you want.
I mean, I should have my full range of actions, right?
It was his
It's not
his
like a-
turn. It was his turn. Correct.
Yes,
Now it's
yes.
no. We're back to Sas. Sas was first. Sas,
Yes.
please.
Punch.
So this
I
guy got
see.
only 2 hits in total. Only.
I see a punch. So, action number 1. 27.
Hit.
Stunning strike DC. Oh, wait. I'm gonna tell you how much. I forgot. 17 Constitution.
He rolled 8. He failed. So he's stunned now. So all your attacks are with
What?
advantage against him.
What do we do now with him?
This is the only condition he is not immune to.
I mean,
He's
I'm so
immune to
curious.
charmed, frightened, paralyzation, petrification, poisoning, and restraining.
I mean, I'm still amazed by the fact that you can actually stun a bunch of worms. But magic hands.
I don't have any manacles, and I don't think they will work.
Enjoy my manacles.
But Does anyone have like a huge bag, like a body bag?
I mean, I have my bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
We don't want to put a mage into our bag of holding, I think.
That eventually is gonna be a lot of worms in my bag of holding.
Come on,
I mean,
let's
and lots
do
of
it.
items, he can use them, right? I mean, he's not
Oh my
stupid,
god,
he knows.
yes.
No.
I mean, don't you think this guy could knows what the bag of holding is, what to do?
Okay, I'm gonna
Did
say,
anyone wanna?
Rave, give me an empty bag of holding.
I don't have an empty bag of holding.
What do you have in there? Some trash.
A lot of
Wait.
things.
Aren't there empty vials lying around where they put the fire salamanders in? Can we not put the worms in a vial?
That
No,
would
we
take
want
you
all.
too many vials to collect one guy's worms.
Then we just
So-
put the worms that fit and kill the rest.
Come on,
Oh,
let's put him in a
doesn't work.
bag.
No.
Come on. Why
What
not?
do you want to do with
Thus,
him in a bag?
What do you do?
I punch him, I see, I look at
Yeah,
Rafe, and I
he's
say, give me
stunned.
the bag of holding.
Rave?
It's full of things. No.
It's full of things.
Give it to me, or we're gonna die.
Rave?
I mean, use the rope or something.
Use the rope or something. Sus?
I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay, please.
Just
You have
because
advantage on your hits now.
19.
19 hits.
8 damage.
Okay, expected worse.
2 more hits. 22
Hits?
hits. 15.
His DC, his armor class is 16, so it's easy to hit.
Okay, so one more. He takes 7 more damage.
So 8, 7,
That's
and
it.
that's it. Okay, you stay
The
next to him,
another one
he's
missed.
stunned. The
Yes,
portal
and
by this
I'm-
time is 10 centimeters in diameter, almost closed. The light that
Yeah,
the
just-
intense light in the room that was mostly provided by the portal is now very dim.
I'm gonna kind of, reach my hand and, like, give me the bag. Brave. Oh, like, the bag, faster, quick.
Where do I put all
Farvald.
of my things?
Farvald, your turn.
You have a live creature.
Surviving.
You see a lot of worms crawling under your feet, which just fell away from you, but which you're now collecting in the same pile. You can
They're
see
collecting.
Sas. Yeah, they're grouping up. You can see how Sas is asking for a bag of holding from Ray.
Oh, wait. The worms are collecting in front of Sas or in front of me? So the guy.
in the same spot where the guy collapsed.
So the guy that collapsed in front of me.
Yes.
So not the sun. Ah, fuck. Okay, I need to kill them. Fast, I guess. How fast? How? Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna. How to kill worms?
I would say
Need
you just tell
something
me the
AoE.
action. Usually you're poisoned, so you have disadvantage on shit, but I would rule that you cannot miss the worms under your feet. So
Hmm.
if you
I mean,
deduct
yeah.
all your attention to them, you just act like I'm a round ago.
I think I'll just use I guess poison spray because it should be AoE. It's like a poison spray, just like. I mean, usually it goes towards one creature, but it's a spray, and there's like just lots of tiny little worms. It should hit them all, right?
He is immune to poison.
No. Okay. Ah, yeah, right. That was acid. I don't think he's. No, he was not
So,
immune
Farvald,
to fire.
what do you
I don't
do?
think he's... Yeah, I'm just using the poison spray. Should be fine. Because it's a DC. So that should be fine.
Yeah,
I
it should
mean,
be fine.
he cannot have the original DC because it's just a pile of worms.
Cockroaches, they can survive nuclear blast, you know?
I mean, DM just said I cannot miss him. I cannot miss them. Which should equal to automatically fail DC.
Okay, so you hit him with a spray. Is it a save? Which
Yes.
save it is?
Constitution.
Rolled 19. Just press 0.
You kidding me? Oh, how a bunch of worms, like literally just worms.
Yeah, correct.
God damn it. Okay, but my turn is not over. So, as a bonus action, I will drink a healing potion, a greater healing potion. For 15, that is actually pretty good, close to the max. And then I use my remaining movement to run as far away from the guy as possible. I mean, that's a safe thing to. Yeah,
Running
I'm
away
thinking
from
about it.
pile of worms.
Running towards Amor. What?
Okay.
Why? Why?
You will take attack of opportunity.
From the fucking worms? Are you kidding me?
3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. This is your 30 feet of movement. So he attacks you. He rolled
Could have just
19.
stepped on them.
19 to hit. Does it hit?
I have 19 armor class, so it doesn't.
So it does hit. It's exactly what he needed to hit. So he hits.
Am I dead? No.
He takes 15 damage piercing.
Are you kidding me? This is literally what I just healed for.
This is literally
That's why.
his maximum damage. 4d4, almost maximum.
But the good thing is that I took this healing potion, otherwise I'd be dead now. But as a reaction, I use my cloak again and give this bitch acid damage. Once I find it. Bear with me. Right
Wait a
there.
second.
Where is it?
No, you
Isn't
cannot
that
use it.
once?
You cannot
Why
use it.
can
You
I
don't
not
have.
use it?
You don't have any more reactions this round. You already used it against the guy on his turn.
That was
so you
just...
have. It is a reaction, yes. So your reaction is for the whole round. One reaction.
Okay. Okay. Then not. Then I'm just running.
Okay. Rafe, to you. So you see how Sas is asking, "Give me the bag! Give me the bag!
The Gucci bag. Give it
What's
to
your
me.
bag?"
Who cares about your whatever stuff of blind in there? You can buy another one.
Do you want to do with
Just-
the bag, really? Like,
Just
seriously?
shuffle this guy into the bag. I don't think
What
he
do you
needs
want
to
to do?
breathe. He'll be living there. We're gonna feed him. Like, we're gonna throw him some food.
What if he opens a portal in the back?
Well, then he's super smart and he escapes.
Well, he's a mage. It's his job to be smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, he cannot open the portal because he needed the power of 4 mages to do that. Which is kidding, but... I don't know.
He needed the staff. Just shuffle him in without the staff. He cannot move. He has like, 60 more hit points. Like, we gonna punch him to death or we can put him in a bag.
Well, but putting him in a bag, I don't see the
Rafe,
point
what
of
do you
doing
do?
that either.
He's a witness.
Thanks everybody who joined, as we're now in the round, almost in round 4 of a combat where the Power Rangers are fighting the Worm Mages on their investigation of the arson of the Temple of Anikron. Rave, what do you do?
I'm seeing what I still have. Well, I guess I can only use a firebolt now because I don't have anything else. So
Wait, you don't have Scorching Ray?
I have it level 2, so it's gonna be
Weak. Wow.
yeah, but let me see which one's weaker. Yeah, I mean okay, Scorching Ray looks more promising. Let's do it again. It's just for this one guy.
Okay,
Level
the one that
2.
still stands. Okay, please, I think it's 2 rays, right? So 2 attacks.
3.
3 attacks.
Oh. So 1.
You have advantage on all of them.
Yeah, correct. So first one hits, 19. Second one doesn't hit,
second.
but you can roll again as advantage. So
Looks
so
better.
it does hit, so 13 damage. And the third
And
one,
the last one.
24 hits, so 13 more damage. So, Rafe, as you are piercing him with 3 straight hits with a scorching ray, his body, full of worms, is collapsing down to the ground, leaving only a pile of worms back at his spot.
Okay.
So you still have movement. The portal is, at this specific moment, the portal is completely closing. Yeah, it's no longer there.
All right. Do we want to take some of those worms?
I'm...
I'll try it already.
Oh, really? Not possible?
Got 15 damage while running away from a pile of worms.
Okay.
Just put him
so
in
maybe
the bag. Just shuffle
I think we
them
should
in.
put them in the vial.
Yeah,
don't have
exactly.
any
That's what I'm thinking. Like, or in a bottle, whatever.
Also,
How
if we
much
don't
vial
take
do
the...
you think you need? Like,
No, it
5?
doesn't
I mean,
matter.
not
We
all
kill
of them.
everything. We kill everything that doesn't go into the vial. So it means if it gets out, it cannot fully manifest again, which means we'll be weaker. But maybe we can still ask it something.
Yeah. Maybe there's something in this room that they just left. Instructions, a book, something.
Not that you have seen any manuals or podiums or pedestals with a Necronomicon of a kind. Nope.
Okay. And because we didn't really have time to check all the room, right?
Nope.
Oh, there's another room that we can check after.
I mean, now we got time. I guess there's only like weak foot soldiers left now. I hope. We killed the main mages.
So, Rafe, you don't do anything. You don't move.
Sure, I'll move a little bit more to the left, a little bit farther away from the worms.
But just try to collect them in a vial.
So this is end of round 4. Now back to the top of initiative. So Aimo uses his charger feat to rush all the way back to Storms and jump on it and destroy it with his weapon and feet, basically leaving no trace of it. Rah! That's what you get, beast. For messing with in my town, burning my temples, my people. Die. He seems to be very agitated, especially by the fact that he doesn't carry and wear his favorite armor. Oh. He is currently acting on pure adrenaline, but by the look of him, he is very close to collapse. That's the end of his turn. So now there is a last mage. Last swarm. And it tries to attack Sus. As a desperation. 9. It hardly licks your feet. You're able to just jump off as the swarm tries to reach to you. And that would be end of its turn. Sars, your turn.
Can I catch it? I have a fish net. 3 by 5.
I mean, some of them do fit there, yeah.
I mean, if we would talk about any other objects, like birds or even rats, I think that would work, but not with worms. So,
Why not?
imagine how tiny should be the net.
I don't remember. Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stomp it then.
But
No
we need
one
to keep
wants-
some of it.
I don't know. No one wants to give me any bag of holding. I'm gonna stomp it.
Sas, wait, I have a normal bag. We need something for evidence. We need to
But
question.
as you
we
shout
cannot
this,
just
he
put them in the bag like,
he
hey, go in the
claps
bag.
with his feet the remains of a swarm.
I'm dancing. I'm repeating the moves from above. You know, like 2 steps to the left, to the right, and then doing the dance.
Yes, you do the dance on the meaty bodies of worms that you just smashed, massacred, destroyed. That would be the end of initiative.
Not
Oh.
even 1 HP lost. That was a nice fight.
You didn't lose anything?
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I also
Easy?
didn't.
but- Why didn't you give a bag? Come on, like this creature's probably was worth like 50,000.
I don't
No,
think you can sell that thing.
Super rare, you know.
We just
Worm.
needed to interrogate it, but no.
It's a bit difficult to interrogate, I think. I mean, it looks at you like, boom, you're blinded, you're restrained, you take necrotic damage, and then you take necrotic damage every round. It's a bit tough.
It has level 8 spells, so
No, that's
you know
crazy.
how much spells cost. All of that shit.
Okay,
I'm
so
Not
Imo is looking around the room and like seeing that the portal is closed. He's like, "Oh, god damn it! This filth, this larva. Ah, I wish I had a couple paladins of Pelor with me. That would go way easier." And only now he seems to be noticing the wounds that he's. Ah, I think I need to sit for a bit.
Do you want a healing potion? I'm
He gets to one of the walls, put his hand. Please, that would be very welcome.
give a normal one, but if it's like too low, then I'm gonna use healing as well. I'm gonna use healing first.
Okay.
Okay, it healed like 5.
Okay. I didn't him 5 HP.
And I'm gonna give him a normal healing potion as well.
How much does he heal?
Wait, I'm gonna click on it. Six.
You notice how a couple of the burns on his left side are closing down, and he finally can breathe with a full chest. That was mostly unexpected. I thought you wanted to play this charade with outfits. But
Well,
turned out to be a bit messy.
We didn't know anything that we actually came here to know about.
well, Fouled is taking the opportunity and looks around if there are any living worms. If so, he collects them in one of the vials, just in case there's anything magical about them.
You can collect a couple of that survived. The aftermath now spreading around. Those that
And,
you can observe now on the floor, they don't seem to be moving in unison or together. They seem to be separated pieces.
Probably worthless, but let's try. And I'm looking for the staffs of the mages. And while I walk around, I take another healing potion.
Okay.
Once I find it. So do I
Yeah,
find
as
any
you're
of
looking,
the
as
stuff?
you're looking at the staff itself, you remember how you yourself were hit by one side of it that pierced you and poisoned you. And as you're looking, what happened?
I mean, I just took a potion of greater healing, and I rolled, so it is 4d4, right? And every single of the 4d4s rolled 1. So I have 8 healing in total.
Good that we have alchemist with us.
Well done.
So
well
I take
done.
another one.
Well, I
Yes.
may use my...
Okay, that's 15.
How many greater potions of healing did you have?
I bought a few ones at some point, which was a good decision.
So, where were we at?
You were
The stuff.
talking about
As you're
yes.
looking at the stuff, you notice that half that was actually causing you pain and poison from that guy actually consisted mostly by the worms from his hands. It was an extension of his hand. So you call the half of that, the upper part of the stuff in your hand that is now falling down, lays down on the ground next to the place where they were slain.
But it doesn't consist of worms anymore.
No, it's clean. Yeah, same thing with the one that you, Sas, grabbed on the top, as the bottom part belonged actually to the body of a creature, as he was all thrown into the plane of fire. The remains of the worms are just falling down from that stick, leaving a rod, basically 1/3 of a size, in your hand.
Must be very expensive stuff.
Mm-hmm. Expensive rods.
Aimo is grabbing his sword and looks around and notices that there is one more door, which is still closed.
Oh, we never went to the small one.
We have to get there now that we're here, no?
Of course.
Yeah.
Come, maybe there are more accomplices. We can catch someone alive.
think there would be dead bodies there because they were
But,
doing sacrifices.
Did we actually look around the room if there's anything lying around, any item? The vials with the salamanders. I take them.
I guess someone already took them, probably.
Sas
Meaning
already
Did
took
he?
them.
Sas.
Sas took them.
course
Okay,
he
is
did.
there anything else in this room that doesn't seem to belong there, like rocks or so?
It was cleaned out for the ritual.
Okay.
As you're grouping next to the door that was unopened, Aimor with a sword in hand. Okay, cover me from. He's like rushing into the room. Sunkeepers, lay down! It's a bust! And as you open in the room, well, the first thing you notice is there is a light coming from left and right side of the room. You are in a small storage room which has 3 level shelves on the both and left right side of it. In the end of the room there is a tiny table, and on the left side of the room there are empty vials of a similar construction that Sas picked up. However, the light that flickered in your eyes came from the full vials standing in 3 levels on the right side. So technically, as you're looking at the shimmering light, there are approximately at least 50 bottles full of the salamander grenades.
Taking all of this.
Or, like, how many are there?
50.
50. And this is like, I don't know, this is like a bomb, right? I mean, if they
First
shatter,
of all,
then
this is evidence.
I don't know. Yeah.
Did you want to
Yeah,
take all the
yeah, yeah.
evidence?
I mean,
We're like collecting it while he
Huh.
speaks.
he is turning
Yeah.
I'll
around.
take at
and-
least 2 of them.
I mean, I don't
I'm also
mind.
taking
I don't mind you taking a couple of those, but you have to promise me you're not going to use them in Denver.
hope not not on purpose.
Just grab
Because
him.
I want this case closed. So I don't want any more
Even-
salamanders appearing in Denver. He is
Yeah.
turning to
taking-
you, Rave, and Paula,
3.
and Farvald, and you can each
To
take
me.
2. He
Yeah,
knows
I'll
you
take 2.
both.
And
take
Sas
2.
can fill his pockets.
No, Sas cannot do it. Sas
I
gets
just
a pint.
take it. I ignored this guy.
He pushes you away from the room.
Punch.
Yeah, don't. Oh my god, don't fight people. Don't be like me.
Hands off.
You
From
can
the-
buy them from me. I earned it. And I keep taking the vials. What? We did all of this for
Harvard?
nothing?
Rave.
Like,
All of
Farwell
this
is
for
definitely
what?
not cool with that, because all of this is about the temple. So he just takes
Yes.
he positions himself next to Amor. Just making a very clear statement.
So after all the efforts, we didn't get paid. We did all the job. Aimor was lying there, just swashing some worms, and we cannot even get our reward, right?
Wait. I mean, you didn't ask for a reward in the start, but I'm sure since our discovery was major and of
This
great
is our
importance
loot.
to the temple,
Of course, you loot
we
the
will get a
treasures.
reward. We will get a reward.
Like
But
what?
this is
50
way-
gold?
This is way too dangerous to be
Yeah,
kept by
it's-
one
it's-
person
We
quantity.
basically
It's not our
busted
level,
a
no.
terrorist cell in the capital, And now you're talking about the supplies that they were using to launch terror and burn temples in town. This is
just
no
a
joke.
weapon. It doesn't matter who uses them. Weapon is a weapon.
You have
Grenade is a
seen who
grenade.
uses them. You just
You can
slain a
buy
couple
it.
of them.
You can buy weapons in a shop. It doesn't make them, any different. This is the same.
I have never seen
Mm.
before anything that would
This-
resemble living grenades.
Yeah, so what do you think is gonna happen to them when you confiscate them?
That's already not my position to decide.
I'm gonna look at Rafe and Farwell. Do they really This makes no sense.
I think
mean,
this
we
makes
just
lots
don't
of
know.
sense. This is like we cannot control those things once they come out. They could
Mhm.
attack anything, and last time I checked, they attacked the Temple of Anachron. I cannot leave this danger out there. This has to be taken
Brave.
care of by the circle.
I thought we were gonna take like 2 each, but like
Yeah,
for
of
science.
course, of
Yeah,
course.
for science.
Okay, next time I'm not helping you with this, kind of mission where you
Yeah.
do everything and you don't get nothing in return.
I mean, you kept like 4 of them that was in the other room.
Forward.
Yeah.
I didn't know your friends are so materialistic. But
Yeah, they weren't like that at the beginning. I don't know what happened.
I guess there is a certain sense of truth in here. I do provide my gratitude from Sandkeepers for your help, and I'm pretty sure both Temple of Anachron would be happy to know that the reason for the arson has been dealt with. As for your reward for cooperation, first I need to make a report, and I'm pretty sure Helena will contact you there. I will commend you on your actions.
And
I'm pretty sure
oh,
Helena will
know,
come
like-
through.
I don't
I mean,
care about
it's in her
Sandkeepers.
interest to keep our, to keep us aligned and keep us helping her.
Well,
in her
then
missions.
next time she comes and does it all by herself. Okay.
Why don't
deal.
why don't you wait until you get the reward and complain afterwards?
We already got scammed once. I'm not falling for this another time.
You never got scammed.
No, you didn't.
Of course we did.
You never got
no,
scammed,
you
Gus.
were
Some
not.
kind of, how do you call them? Handschuhe?
Gloves.
Gloves.
Handschuhe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't trust any of this Sandkeepers bullshit anymore. We are solving all
already
the
got-
problems and getting nothing.
We
And
got
now-
really useful objects, actually.
We got super useful objects.
Yes, which are worth
Which
them
you
a
used
lot of money.
today? No.
Imo is
Yes.
turning around and going in depths of a room to the table.
Mhm.
I follow him. After taking the 2 vials. Carefully.
Also take like 2 empty ones for future science projects.
For alchemy,
Actually, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Also taking 2 empty ones. You never know when you need a vial.
Yeah, we've needed them in the past to do
Mhm.
things like collecting
yeah, you
that
can
magical
actually
water.
stock up on the vials. So
Well,
that's-
actually, we don't have a restriction on those, so I guess I'm just gonna take 10.
I'll
Go
take
ahead.
5.
Oh, as Imo is investigating the table, he goes through a couple of shelves and looks through the notes which are left there. Interesting, interesting. Maybe this is not over yet.
What?
So, I mean,
Farvald, you
Farwald is
can
right
roll.
behind him.
Yes.
He wants to know. Roll 4.
He opens the book for you, and he points the finger at one of the names mentioned in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the name? Do you know who it is? And the name he's pointing to you. Check in private messages in Discord.
What private?
Rivenmar.
Poker face.
What? Am I supposed to know something? Is this something that someone else knows?
Yes, we know that person.
Why?
That's interesting though.
Hmm.
Okay, I think they're done. Those guys are done.
Interesting. Maybe we can make another bust. At least this
Oh,
products
yes.
definitely are not for sale on a bigger market, and who knows what they might be thinking.
Oh, this will give us a license for great victorious raids. This is good. This could be money right there.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
I'll tell you
So
later.
as this happens, he is kind of okay. Now this would be in an evidence room. I would need to please Farwell, please check on it while I need to call up and reinforcement, and also we'll need to detain a couple of those dancers above, because I'm pretty sure this operation couldn't be working without the approval or support. So
Maybe our best chance for first-hand information would be one of those 3 guards we knocked out.
all of them are detained, correct?
Perfect.
So as he
Okay,
leaves,
so- Yeah.
so this is how we would be ending the game for today. As you're staying by the evidence room, and he leaves to get reinforcements, bringing them down back up, kind of dispersing the crowd, detaining people, and then bringing a couple more people to the evidence room. They all seem to be people from his unit, so his authority, he's a commander of this. They respect him and can follow his words. Yes, that would be time for post-game discussion. Ooh.
Alright. We have more and more inner party conflicts popping up.
Really?
I mean,
You won't tell us because it has to do with you or Polo, I don't know.
Power to Polo, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what name was there.
The name, right. Well, someone... No. Toira Kondo.
I mean, we already knew that they were mean.
Yes, but last time we checked, she was just commanding the ravens, and not some fire salamander cult people.
Respect anything from her. I mean, yeah, she was in this political or in these new elections.
She was very political.
No, but like recently, right?
I mean, last time we saw her actually. Where was that? Well, in this Raven Enclave. Do you know the city?
In the High Lakes?
Well, we did.
In the High Lakes, we saw her,
Yeah,
right?
No,
we saw
was-
her in the High Lakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
when we came out of this one tower, I think. Was it in the highlights?
You came out from Mayor House,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
and this is where she was walking upstairs, so she had appointment with the mayor as well.
So I would say she's a highly political person. But this is interesting. This opens up so many doors. Last time we raided the Ravens, we made lots of money, but we had to be all quiet about it. Next time we might have official permission to do so. I mean, those guys have money.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Evidence.
The money is not the
No,
evidence. The
money
rest
is
just the
not
evidence.
evidence.
Yeah.
I mean, also it's different. Like in this case, this is Pavel takes this evidence thing quite serious because those 5 salamanders, I mean, they just pop up somewhere and then they run at his temple and they explode. This is kind of not so funny. But if it would be a pile of money, well, that would be different.
Nobody really cares about money. Nobody really investigates about lost money. Like that would never happen. So
Exactly. That's not been the thing.
So we think that inside the one vial there's one salamander? Something?
I mean, that's
yes.
what we saw, right? That one of those salamanders was extracted in one vial. I mean, I'm not quite sure if it was necessarily salamanders. I mean, it could also be like some type of fire elementals or so, but most likely.
I think we saw it and we concluded that
Yeah.
it was salamanders, right?
Yeah, we concluded.
So well, it was. Would I know? As a
9 hit points.
far
What the hell?
relative.
So now, Rafe, as you were point blank close to those vials, they do not have exactly the form or shape of a creature. It's more like a living fire which moves and would be able to take shape when it's out.
Yeah, but I thought
So
we
it's-
had seen the process at the beginning when we entered the room.
Yeah.
As
The
they-
creature that was getting out from the plane of fire was a salamander. Yes.
Yeah. So
And
should be there.
they have 90 hit points. And they're immune to fire.
Immune. I want to be immune.
How
to
do you
fire.
know? Do you
Oh,
check it
he's
out?
checking the internet.
I checked
I mean,
the book.
They could be different level though.
They could be anything, right?
Right.
I mean,
Could be
now they're gonna be anything except what you just read.
No.
So, Sas, you're currently in possession, just to clarify it with everybody. You grabbed 4 in the room. You have 2 which belong to you, and you have 1 extra which you grabbed before you were pushed away.
Should have went like here and
So-
just grabbed everything.
I mean,
Wait,
he grabbed like
what do you mean?
4.
2 that belong to him? Did he have 2 salamanders?
He had 4 from the previous room,
No, but he
Yeah.
said like 2 that belong to you.
which he was allowed to take.
Yeah, Apollo, which I am allowed him to take.
I was like,
So
oh my
he
God,
has
owns
7
He
salamanders.
wasn't
salamanders now.
He wasn't counting and looking what was happening back in the room there. It was like more. So he didn't
Yeah,
see
everyone
that.
else was focused on something different. Yeah.
I mean, this guy has 7 salamanders now, and he's complaining.
Yeah, and you could have had
Right.
50. Like,
Well,
Who
I want to see what
cares
you're gonna
about
do
the
with them. Like, what
Sandkeepers?
you're really gonna do with them. Why
go
you
to
think
Mage
that they?
Tower and sell them, for like 2,000 each.
Well, where do you want to sell them?
Mage Tower, Wizard University. I mean, there's a bunch of places you can sell them.
That
Yeah,
they
as
consider
Aimo said-
cursed. I don't know.
Aimo mentioned that he hasn't seen such weaponry before.
It's probably banned. Like,
I mean, the thing is, at the university, there are also like mages working for the Sandkeepers, remember? So if you go there and sell them, Sandkeepers will know where they have them from.
Just found them in a dungeon. It doesn't matter. But I forgot. So there were 50. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're like not really super high level, so they're good, maybe in large quantities, but
The question is also like, if you release them, will they follow your orders? Or will they just be chaotic and probably attack you, or just run away, or...
yeah, they probably just attack everything around.
That's why they're so dangerous and it could end up in the wrong hands like really easily if you really only care about the money that you're gonna get for them.
I mean, rather than just sell them, I would just offer services, you know? Services on the black market, that you release them, and you can collect extra. You don't give away uncontrolled power, you still control where something happens, and you can charge extra for your services and your risks and travel, whatever.
So you become arsoneers for hire, yes?
I mean, that's fine if we direct it into the right direction, because then we control the danger. That's different than selling it on the black market.
I can see Carolina's face.
Just what I mean. No. I mean, it's just like not against churches, but everyone else, it's fine.
Yes. No, not against other Chrome people, and not against us. And
How do we know
that's
what
it.
they
That's it.
follow? Like, you know, you have like this mission against this guy. Are we gonna check their background before? Yes. Okay.
No, we're just gonna assume we have gonna fed the right information.
If we don't
not,
know
it's
him,
not
then
on
it's
us. Yeah, it's like
So, I think it will be time for us to wrap it up for today. The stream. I wanna say big shout out. We have a new follower, Goblin Tuesday. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you next time. We had a couple of regulars joining us today. Subtle Dude and Asurian, even though we changed the date for Mondays. And yeah. And hope to see everybody next week on Monday, same time, as the Tale of Power Rangers continues.
all right.